Good afternoon, St. Joseph's families. Happy Friday. So one thing people learn rather quickly about me is that I really love baseball. It's always been one of my favorite sports. So I went to a lot of games as a kid. I played baseball as a kid. And even as an adult, I've been to games at 20 different MLB ballparks. I go to a lot of Twins games every year. Prior to living in Minnesota, I went to a lot of Orioles games. In fact, my coworkers, when I left my school in Baltimore, had this Orioles bobblehead made of me, which, I don't know, I guess there's a little bit of a resemblance because they knew how much I loved baseball and loved both the Twins and the Orioles. In fact, earlier this year, I lived out a lifelong dream by running in and winning the race at Target Field as Babe the Blue Ox. Fitting to celebrate this on Paul Bunyan Day up in 4th grade. Well, anyway, within my office, there's this nice plaque that says this old baseball proverb: some days you win, some days you lose, and some days it rains. And I think it's very fitting for us in a school year because there are 162 games in an MLB season. There are 170 roughly days of a school year. And you look at both in the same lens. In baseball, it's very normal to lose a game. It's very normal to have a losing streak or a week that does not go well. And the same thing happens within the scope of a school year. We have good days and we have bad days, but you want the good to outweigh the bad. Just the same, academically, you might have some low scores on homework assignments or missing assignments, but if you cushion that with a lot of good assignments or you do well in other areas of class, your grade is usually very good. Or if you're taking MAP testing, sometimes MAP scores go down and they're not as high as they were last time. But what you look overall is that everything is generally trending upward in the right direction. So too with baseball, so too with school. Some days you win, some days you lose, and some days, like we experienced earlier today, it definitely rains. Now, I wanted to use that as a segue for another announcement that I'm very excited about. Next week, we were scheduled to have a Spirit Day on Friday, but we are sending away much of our school to a Rosary pilgrimage, and it's really a good day for us to be in uniform. So we are going to move our Spirit Day up one day, and our Spirit Day will be next week on Thursday, which would be October 5th. So on Thursday the 5th, you can wear your St. Joe's Spirit Wear stuff. However, we're going to make one baseball-themed addition to that. You may also, in place of St. Joe's Spirit wear your favorite Twins shirt or Twins jersey. You may add to that with a Twins hat of your choice. In addition, because we're inclusive of others, you may be a Milwaukee Brewers fan that wants to wear your Brewers stuff, or a Cubs fan that wants to wear your Cubs stuff. And because we're charitable and we love everybody here at St. Joe's, yes, you can even wear New York Yankees stuff if you happen to cheer for them. So that's our next Spirit Day next week on Thursday. The details are in the newsletter right now. Check that out and know that you can wear the baseball stuff in place of or over Spirit Wear stuff for Friday. So have a wonderful weekend. Maybe next Thursday we'll all be here celebrating how the Twins won and advanced to the next round of playoffs. Maybe we'll be celebrating the big Game 3 going on next week on Thursday. Or maybe we'll be Minnesota fans dealing with the fact that we've lost 20 playoff games now in a row. And we'll all say, 20 in a row. But you know what? We still love our teams because this is Minnesota. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.